have me some lunch right now. Yes. Oh, dang, there's only one potato wedge left. Hold up. What time is it? Whoa, I wasn't expecting y'all this early. Dang. I thought I had enough time to eat lunch. I didn't know y'all were coming this early. Wait, I can eat my lunch still? Alright, cool. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Man, women, boys, girls, everybody. You know what? Since y'all are so nice and giving me the opportunity to still eat my lunch, I'm gonna show you what I'm having. Alright, I know the box says boneless, but it's not boneless chicken. It is fried chicken, you know, but it got the bone on it. It's not boneless. Of course, I got the biscuit. Just finished my potato wedges, threw them away. And 2 side orders of macaroni and cheese. Yeah. Alright, but you know what? I kinda need my privacy right now because I'm about to, you know, tackle my lunch. And after that, I'm gonna get me a little comfortable. But if y'all can give me just a few so I can eat and get comfortable, I'll see y'all in a few, okay? Alright. In a few.
You know, you know, you know.
Yo, party people from right to left, just kick off your shoes and enjoy yourself. The recipe for rap is to flip the script and we
Focus.
then we bout to rip. So ladies and gentlemen, from the music that seems far-fetched, extreme, from the brothers we bring the whole brand new thing. We're in the house. Yep.
What up, YouTube? I'm back. And woo, yo, that chicken was scrumptious. Woo, so good, so delicious. For y'all wondering what is this on my neck? It's a necklace. I made it out of a shoestring. I did it one day because I was bored. And you're probably asking yourself, why, CoQuiQue, are you wearing that around your neck? Well, personally, because I like it. I like it. It's original. It's something that I made with my bare hands. And it took some time to do, and I find it interesting. I like to do me. I don't like to follow what everybody else does. I don't like to wear what everybody else wears. Listen to what everybody else listens to. You know, I'm not a hipster, but at the same time, I'm not a swaggy or swag boy or, you know, those swagger jackets that, you know, be wearing the skinny jeans, like super skinny, that it looks like they just got it out of their baby sister's closet with their baby Gap shirt. Nah, I'm not one of them dudes. No offense to anybody, but I'm not like that. I like to do me. Personally, I'm not attacking anybody. I just have my own style. I wear hats a lot, and I like to wear, you know, these graphic tees. I like to wear white tees as well, Hawaiian shirts. Let's not get into this right now. We'll get into this in another episode. But what this episode is about is the Good Bad Miami sequel.
What? It's called a sequel, bruh?
Yes, it's called Good Bad Miami sequel.
But it's not even a movie.
So what? It doesn't have to be a movie to be called Good Bad Miami sequel.
Actually, my brother, it kinda does.
I've been doing this show for 4 episodes.
I'm just trying to help.
don't you let me do my show the way I want to do my show?
Look, man, I'm not trying to cause no problems and tell you how to run your show or anything.
Why don't you mind your own business, Johnny Tsunami?
Hey, you don't gotta give me attitude.
Peace. For y'all wondering, that's Chad Bradley, surfer, or at least a wannabe surfer.
You know what? Forget you. I was gonna get something from over here, but you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna go to my room, grab my surfboard, and Johnny Tsunami is out of here.
I'm sorry, you're the one who came at me.
Whatever, hullabunga, bro.
Anyways, like I was saying, this episode is going to be about the Good Bad Miami. It's called Sequel because it's part 2 of Good Bad Miami. You already remember Good Bad Miami part 1. It was my second episode. Anyways, what are the points that I want to talk about today? Well, today I'm going to talk about 4 different things. They all fall into the same category, and it's all about transportation, traffic, and bad driving. All fall into the same category. Now you're probably wondering, what are these little things? Well, I'm going to tell you. First of all, I'm going to talk to you about texting and driving law that was passed in Florida. Number 1, I said, was the new texting and driving law. Hey, big ups to us. Florida is doing the same thing as Massachusetts and Massachusetts. And a couple of other states. I can't even think of them right now. Maybe New York, California. I don't know. But our law is a little bit different than their law. Most of those states, if you are caught texting and driving, the cop can pull you over and give you a ticket. Not how it works here. Not at all. The cop has to pull you over for whatever other reason. And if he happens to see you also texting while you were driving, then and only then can he write you a fine. But that has to be in addition to the other reason that he stopped you for. Do you understand what I'm saying? Confused? I'm going to explain it to you. Let's say I'm driving and I'm texting. I run a red light or whatever other reason. I run a red light, I'm texting. By the way, I would never do this. I'm actually a very conscious and safe driver. I'm not somebody that, be texting and driving. I don't believe in that. But let's say I'm texting and I'm driving. I run a red light. I pull over and the cop is there like, license and registration. Alright, officer. Well, what did I do? You ran a red light. Gives me a ticket. Also happens to see there was a phone in my hand. It's like, were you also texting? Well, that's another $30. What? Okay, I understand. Now, basically, I just got 2 tickets. I ran a red light, and I got $30 fine for texting and driving. However, why does it have to be a second offense, like a second offense, a second charge, whatever you want to call it? Why does it have to be that way? Why can't it be the first? Why can't it be that a cop sees you texting and driving and then pulls you over because of that? Also, $30 fine? Okay, $30 may not be a lot for buying Air Jordans, for buying a PlayStation 4, a PlayStation 3, an Xbox 360, an Xbox One. But you know what? A lot of people say $30 is a lot. It is a lot. If you're not buying those things, technically it's a lot. However, $30 is not enough to make sure that they don't do it again. A lot of people will learn their lessons. A lot of people are broke. A lot of people don't have money like that. A lot of people, say, dang, $30 and another fine? I got 2 fines. Who knows how much the first fine costs? Let's say the first fine costs $50. That's just an estimation. I'm just making it up. Now you have to pay $80 because you were texting and you ran a red light. A lot of people will be like, dang, I'm going to put the phone down. I'm going, not try to do this again. And then, there's other people will be like, what I'm going to do next time, I can still do this. Just the only thing I'm going to do next time differently is I'm going to have one of my homeboys sit on the passenger seat, and he going to keep a lookout. Going to make sure there's no cops around. And when there's no cops around, I can do whatever I want. Also, there's other people that are going to be like, oh, it's just $30. I don't care. You could basically buy an entire wardrobe at Marshall's for $30. Not true, by the way, because a lot of the shirts at Marshall's, some of them, cost $5, some of them cost $10, some of them cost $20. The pants, however, on the other hand, usually always run around the $20 price. $30 is not enough to teach somebody. A lot of people are going to be like, yes, $30 is a lot. But I really think that they should increase it just a little bit more. I'm not trying to ruin anybody's parade or, stomp on anybody. But first of all, why am I apologizing to you? You're not supposed to be texting and driving in the first place. Another one is a classroom. Well, I'm not going to act like a hypocrite and say I've never in my life have texted in the middle of class. I've done it before. I'll admit it to it. I know y'all done it before. Not snitching y'all out. But come on. Be man about it. Be woman about it. Stand up and say, yes, I have texted in class before. Don't be a hypocrite. I know the generation. I know plenty of people have texted in class. Not saying everybody. I know there's a lot of people that are very respectful in class and do not text. I am respectful in class. I'm a respectful person. But I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I have fallen into the temptation of texting in class. However, texting and driving is completely different. A lot of people need to understand that driving is actually a privilege. It's not a God-given right. It's a privilege. When you're driving, do you not realize that you're supposed to be going from point A to point B?
Not saying that the luxury life of driving is invalid.
I'm a lowrider myself. I, like all the lowrider cars, and I enjoy that luxury. However, there's also those dudes that like the sports cars, they drive super fast and all that. There's nothing. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but you should also realize that driving primarily was made to get you from point A to point B. That's what it was primarily made for. Not trying to wrong anything else. You can like your specific car. You can like your specific lifestyle. Nothing wrong with that. But driving originally was for point A to point B. So, a lot of people need to realize driving is very serious. And especially if you live in Miami. This is the capital of the worst drivers in the world. No, it's not. LA is. But, you know what? Scratch that. You're not supposed to be texting and driving. Don't text and drive. I'm not trying to sound like those advocates on those commercials and stuff. But I'm being real. You can wait. At least wait. If you want, wait until a red light, text, a quick text, or make a phone call. Make a phone call. Phone call is better than a text. Because you actually get to hear. All you have to do is hear them. You can put them on speakerphone. You can put them on one of your earbuds and still be driving. And if you have Bluetooth, you can hook up to the car and hear them talking to the car. That's fine. Don't text. Dang. However, you do want to text and you're on the road, you need to text something important, pull over. Go to a gas station. Go to a McDonald's, a Burger King, a Wendy's, a KFC, a Popeyes, a Blockbuster, if there's any that still exist. But just pull over, you know, and text in the parking lot. And if by any chance you need to text and you're in the road, you're not like on the main road, you are like on the turnpike, the highway, you need to text something quick, ask the person next to you. Tell them, hey, yo, can you spot me this phone right here? You know, text them that I'll be there in half an hour. I'm just gonna go stop at KFC and pick up some chicken and macaroni and cheese. Can you text them that? And you know, I'll pick them up in half an hour. Ask your boy to do that for you. Ask your girl to do that for you. You know, ask your brother, your sister, your son, your daughter, your wife, your husband, whatever. Whoever I'm talking to right now. Ask the person next to you to text. I'm not telling you to give it to well, actually some 5-year-olds do know how to text. But I'm not telling you to give it to like a 5-month baby. First of all, if you are driving in a car with a 5-month baby by your side, you should be extra cautious. Extra cautious. Forget the fact if you're not cautious at all and don't care what you do when you're driving, but you have a baby next to you while you're driving, you have to be extra cautious of what you're doing. I hope that you're not texting and driving with a baby next to you. Now this also applies not just for the texting, but the makeup. Ladies, you know who you are. You love to put on your makeup, your little, what's the thing called? The thing you put on your lips and the thing you put on your eyes. It's like a little brush, lipstick, and the eyeliner, or whatever the heck it's called. You put that stuff on a red light, that's fine and everything.
Why are you doing this and driving with your foot on the pedal, driving your neck?
What is wrong with you?
I'm not taking it out on you as a person. I don't know you. You might be the life of the party. You might be a nice, decent person. But as a driver, you have no idea what you are doing. And I'm not saying it because you're a woman. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it because you're too busy putting on your lipstick and your eyeliner to realize that you are driving. And don't even get me started on drunk drivers. But texting and driving, don't do it, please. Don't do it. There needs to be a stricter law, because I know by me saying don't do it, no one is going to care, and everybody will still continue to do it. I know there are some decent drivers. I know there are some respectable drivers. I know there are some safe drivers, some conscious drivers, and they're going to listen to what I have to say. When I say conscious and safe drivers, I'm not saying that you go 2 miles per hour and you drive like this. No, man. Not saying that. You can go as fast as you want. You can go as slow as you want. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is pay attention. When you're driving, you should be paying attention to what's going on the road. Okay? Now, I talked about that. Let's get into the next thing.
Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Move.
Those little annoying brats. They just be honking and honking and honking and honking. This ain't a salsa class, and that is not a conga. You do not need to be banging it that hard. You are not Shaquille O'Neal, and that's not a basketball hoop for you to be banging it that hard.
Is to protect yourself or to aware other people.
You could also use it on a traffic light if somebody is standing in the same spot forever. It takes a really long time to turn. You're like, oh, vámonos.
However,
This light has just changed. You just go beep, 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 beep. Who does that? Why do you do that? What's the point of that? I don't understand why you.
come on, relax, yo, relax.
Yes, I know that LA is technically worse drivers than Miami, and probably a lot worse traffic than Miami. New York and Miami may be tied. I think Miami's worse. Some people say New York is worse. I've been to New York, and I've seen their driving, and I've seen Miami's driving. Living here, Miami's is worse. Trust me. I'm from Miami. I know Miami's is worse. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing on Miami. I'm from Miami. Well, I was raised in Miami. I'm actually originally from Puerto Rico. As you can see my hat right here. On the back side, it says Puerto Rico. Traffic is horrible in Miami. And there's a traffic jam almost everywhere. If you live in Kendall.
Traffic.
If you live in West Kendall.
Traffic.
If you live in Homestead.
Traffic.
If you live in downtown Miami.
Traffic.
If you live in Brickell.
Traffic.
If you live in Coconut Grove.
Traffic.
If you live in Douglas Road.
Traffic.
Little Haiti.
Traffic.
Little Havana.
Traffic.
You understand my point? Everywhere you go, traffic. It is horrible. Miami's traffic is really bad. And when you're stuck in Miami's traffic, sometimes a place that takes you an hour or 40 minutes to get to takes almost an hour and 30 minutes to get there. It's ridiculous. It's sad. It's pathetic, but it is what it is. People gonna ask me, so what is good about driving in Miami? Almost nothing. Almost nothing. Sometimes it's better to take
Public transportation.
what is wrong with the public transportation here compared to the public transportation in New York. New York has multiple trains called subways. And I'm not talking about the sandwich spot. I'm talking about the little thing that goes on the train, go underground. You take these like stairs and you go like through this like thing. It looks like you're going like to an amusement park because it has like those little stick things that go in a circle. What New York has is that it has how do I say this? It has transfer points. You stop here, then you hop off here. You wait for another one, and this one will take you in an opposite direction. This one take you over there. This one stop over here. This one will take you over there. It's not going in a circle. It's just going in different directions. But what it does is that you have options to go places. I wish I could get out of my house and take a metro rail that's right there at the West Kendall Baptist Hospital, and it takes me to Dayland. It could be a different train. It takes me to Dayland. Then I transfer to the Dayland one. Dayland takes me to Government Center, and from the Government Center I have like another one that will take me to the Miami Shores area or Little Haiti or whatever, and then from there I take another one that takes me directly to Overberry. But I don't have to. But it's not like that. It'll be a lot faster. Even if I have to transfer many times, it'll be faster than, waiting for the bus. And when you finally get on the bus, it takes forever to get to the train station. You take the train flies. I'm not saying it flies like the subways, but it literally a lot faster than the bus. Then I gotta wait forever for the bus. The number 2 bus takes a long time. The number 9 bus takes even longer. Or actually, the number 10 bus takes even longer. And who even knows where the number 9 bus is? I'm glad we have the metro rails to get us from point A to point B faster. And if you get a $5.65 pass, which is an all-day pass. You get to take the bus, the train, the tri-rail, whatever else you could possibly take. You don't need it for the Omni or Brickle loops. Those are free. However, that there was like maybe another connection train like they have in New York. You take one train, then you get off on a certain point, take another train to another point, then get off, take another. And you know what? I'd rather do that. It may take longer, whatever, but at least I don't have to worry about being stuck in traffic, the bus taking forever. Because you know what? You have to wait forever and a day for the bus to get there. Because you don't have to worry about traffic, you don't have to worry about, gas. The bus and the train are not that much. The prices have raised, but it's not that much. I just want y'all to know that the traffic in Miami is horrible. People are impatient. Y'all need to stop being so impatient. When the light just changes, you don't just go bang, 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 bang. It's not a toy. Alright? Chill. Wait for the person to turn. I mean, if it takes him a minute to turn, I guess that's understandable. Yes, it's understandable. However, if it just changed, and right at that exact second that it changed, you're already calm down. You're the reason why so many people get into car accidents. You're the reason why so many people get into brawls in the street. And you're not helping yourself out any better. Just making things a lot worse. I can understand you're probably in a rush to get somewhere, like always. But you know what? You should take responsibility for your own actions and think about what you're doing. I know this video probably hasn't changed anybody's mind, but if you do live in Miami, you could relate to this, and you do understand that a lot of the stuff that I am saying is real. Anyways, God bless you. Peace out. Have a good one. Also, don't forget to subscribe to me. You already know the channel. Fried Chicken Forecast. Before I go, I do want to let y'all know, because y'all been asking me, what does fried chicken even mean? Fried chicken is a song that I made as culture food. As you'll know, culture food is an acronym. Well, not culture, but food is an acronym. Fuel of our dreams. Or food, for short. Fried chicken is also an acronym. It stands for Forever Reppin' Intelligence Every Day. That's fried. And chicken stands for Conscience Hates Ignorance, 'cause knowledge eliminates negatives. That's what fried chicken means. Now, it's a food for thought type of song. So I'm still writing it, but when it gets out, I'll let y'all know. Alright. Peace out. Have a good day. God bless you. Peace. I'm not playing about that. You literally do have to wait that long for the bus. In the front it says New York City because I got this hat in New York. This was actually a custom made hat from Lids. And literally anybody that lives in Miami can understand that I could literally make 5 episodes about the driving in Miami because it's a non-ending phenomenon. Just put that there as a reminder that I was in New York. A never-ending story. Puerto Rico, of course, comes. The bus is what really annoys me. This comes first because I was there. This comes second because I was born in Puerto Rico. This comes third because I live in Miami. I've lived in Miami for almost my entire life.
Driving in Miami is just so annoying to do sometimes.